Yesterday, sorry about that. We had a little bit of a okay. So what ended up happening when I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I had a pain in my shoulder.
I had a pain in my...
Well, I let you sleep for 2 hours. So I'm trying to fix this pain. I'm taking Tums. I'm taking pain pills. I'm taking everything. Still doesn't work. So come 6:30, 4:30, we thought we'd just go to the hospital just because.
We didn't think so. We thought it was gas.
Well, yeah, no, we did think it was gas. I thought it was gas too, but I'm reading, and they're saying, listen, if you don't go, what if it's a problem? So we went to the hospital, 500 pesos. 500 pesos.
And no sleep. Look at me still from last night.
You got tons of sleep. You got at least 9.5, 10 hours last night. Oh, yeah, you did. Because I woke you up at 8:44, and when I woke up to pee at midnight, you were already sound asleep. And by looking at you, I kind of went like this, and I'm like, she's been asleep for 72 minutes. I could tell.
That for sure is not true. At midnight, no. Maybe at 9 o'clock, I was asleep.
But tell her how pretty she looks today for a tired old lady.
Don't be like that.
Yeah, well, So we have
Good morning, Sheila.
Tried things out today. We have things going different ways on Facebook, etc. Still not showing up here.
Well, my chat isn't, so let me see. I'm going to go to...
Thanks, Facebook. We hate you too. We do.
It's not Facebook, it's you.
No, it's Facebook. I can tell you it's Facebook with certainty because all of this worked previously. So I emailed the company and I said, listen, I want to do a lifetime deal. How much is it going to cost me? And they're like, well, you have to give up your existing lifetime deal. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I paid a bunch for it.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of people chatting on yours.
Well, hello. So who is it? Let's talk to them.
Better to be safe, John. Okay, so we've got Lori Gal. Good morning.
Terry. Hi, Kathy. You showed up here.
Terry. So she must be on the Elements feed. I'll check that in a sec. So Terry McFarland.
Hello, Terry.
She said we were kind of breaking up, but it's better now. Lori said it's better to be safe, John.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm still in huge pain in my thoracic region.
He's a doctor now.
I have no idea why, but who knows?
I'm huge pain in my
derriere
buttocks region.
Yeah. So we have had.
Facebook, we hate you too.
We do.
So yes, Kathy is on the Elements page. So that's the only one that's showing up on there. Yours and mine is not.
Weird.
So, but I don't think it ever did.
Very strange. But it used to show up in here. And now it doesn't.
Yours and mine?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because
mine
we have different
did.
Streams.
Mine never did. Okay. Ever. So
Christie's
there's something you've
never
missing.
did. No, it's not. It's just some weird thing. So we had great New Year's, great after New Year's, great after New Year's. And we had 4 leads in how fast yesterday?
In 4 minutes. Technically, by the emails that came in, 4 leads. That's good.
Yeah, it is.
We're busy. Things are good. Marie, good morning. Randy, good morning.
Hello, Marie. Hello, Randy. Yeah, it is very strange how people still want to buy. Although we did get one person this morning who was not one of those 4 leads. We had made appointments.
He was a referral.
And he emails us up this morning and says, I've changed my mind after we've moved heaven and earth to make these happen.
We didn't move heaven or earth. We just made appointments. Actually, Shirley made appointments. So it was really quite easy. I feel worse for the other agents who had obviously had to let renters know
But that's what I mean about heaven and earth. Because for us, when we do a showing, it's not like back home where you've got a lockbox because you can trust the other agents. But here, we have to actually work with renters. We have to work with property owners. We have to work with property managers.
Yeah, it is. There is a lot to... Yeah, Kathy's agreeing. Yes, on the Elements feed. There is a lot to organize when we do showings here. That's why someone can't call us up and say, I want to see such and such a condo today. That's almost impossible. Almost. And it's not impossible, but it's almost impossible.
But we have agents call us up and say, we need to see this now. It's like, sorry, you're out of luck.
It's worse when agents do it.
Oh, it is.
It's the worst when agents do it.
I just want to slap
because they should know. They know better.
Yeah.
I get it. People that are coming from Canada and the States where that is I get that they expect it, but when agents call us up and say that they want it now, that's just silly.
So let me explain this to you. We have no mortgages here. Well, we do, but they're like 9 to 16%. Most people don't do that.
Mhm.
So here's my thinking. They wake up one day and they say, I've got $500,000 in my bank account just sitting there. I want to buy a house. I want to go see a house today.
Now.
Doesn't happen.
No.
So that's kind of why we have a problem with agents that are like, they want to buy now. And I was like, honey, they're using you. You're a tourist.
The agent didn't listen to them. And so then when he finally realizes what they really want to see, he's trying to get them into stuff that maybe they'll like more than what he offered to show them. So that's another thing. It's the
in 17 years of doing this, we have had one person buy last minute. One.
Yeah.
One.
So,
and even then,
Terry,
they went home, called us a month later after we showed them the place.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Sunday morning. They said, we want to see this. We're just leaving. We're getting on a plane. 1 month later, they call us up and say, oh, yeah, that place you showed us, we'd like to buy it. In 17 years, one time.
So we are, is anybody else seeing that we're breaking up a little bit? Because Terry said that we are a little bit. And
which is weird because I'm seeing the network connection is 10 out of 10.
Well, and I just noticed on mine we had froze for a minute. So, and Terry
we should just really
we're
freeze.
Excited to see you guys too. We will definitely have to have you out to the house so you can take a look.
So how about that Congress in the U.S., a man and a woman? I love that.
It's not, amen isn't even a holy term.
No, it isn't. It's just
Latin term.
My favorite though is, because some of you people aren't Trump fans. Trump Jr., he's like talking about how, if I go to the restaurant and say, hey, can I have a menu? They're going to look at you like a moron. And they should. So yeah, you can't be too woke.
She's saying we're breaking up periodically. Teresa Lynn said that.
But look at that. Our signal says it's 10 out of 10.
Well, there is something going on because we're froze again. Look.
This is me freezing.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
And Terry, when you say, so what was it? Are you talking about John's issue the other night? That was all in his head. No, I'm just kidding. It was gas. It was just gas.
And I've still got the pains. Like I can't figure it out. It's now
it could be now. The gas. So because it expands in your body, it could have pulled some of those very fit muscles of yours, and that's probably the pain you're feeling.
But the thing is I've got places for gas to leave everywhere in my body. I don't know why it's stuck anywhere. Because it just wants to come out. You've got the same thing. You've got it better than I have. And maybe that's why your muscles don't hurt. Because her gas just comes out all the time.
You're going to get it. You are dead after this.
I have no idea. So, yeah, it is one of those things where we will never know. But we are fasting for 3 days today, starting today. And Christie's like, I never got to try my peanut butter crumbly stuff and chocolate. What is it?
Marzipan. You saved one for me.
I did, but you didn't have it yesterday.
Well, I forgot.
Because now we're on a 3-day fast.
I know, so I can't have it.
Nope.
It'll sit there.
All right. But it's going to sit there and I will see it. And I'll be like,
And then if I hide it, you'll think I ate it. So there's no easy answer.
No, I think you should hide it. I think you should hide it. Because I got no willpower.
He doesn't.
No.
So, it's not good told that.
Terry, we see you now.
So, Terry, did you switch over to Elements then?
Yeah, that's weird. So, yeah, it is. Kids are walking by and they like to scratch our vehicles as they walk by.
Yeah, we don't mind it at all when they touch it and run their fingers over it.
And the parents let them.
Yeah, they don't say anything until unless they see me, and then they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's so funny, man.
So today I think because our showings got canceled this morning.
She said yes.
Today I think, good Terry, I'm going to unchristmas my house.
The descent process has begun.
Desanctification. You're so funny.
No.
Yeah, so I think that is my plan today.
Hmm.
Unless something more fun comes up, who knows?
What's more fun than desantifying?
Oh,
Is that a
that's not
real
good
dog or is that
sound.
that guy? There's a company in Mexico.
No, it's a guy. It's not a company.
No, but we've
That
heard it
was
in
a
other
dog.
towns. We've heard it in other towns. And
It's a horn. It's just a horn that
Yeah.
they can buy.
he's got a horn and it sounds like dogs are whining. So they'll push this horn and people will hear this
No, and it's not dogs are whining. It sounds like dogs are getting
beat.
well
something.
or murdered. Yeah, like it's horrible. It's a horrible sound.
Who creates a sound like that? And who buys from morons
that
have
use
a
that
sound
as their
like that?
attention getting? Yeah, it's. We were sitting in Esquina one time when we heard it, and we're like, I would never, whoever that is, whatever they're selling, I don't care if they're the last person that sells that, I
They're
would not buy
bastards. They're horn blasting
it.
bastards.
Only time you can freeze and be in Mexico. That's funny.
That is funny. Are we still freezing? Because if we are, too bad. My signal says it's all good.
It has been actually.
Oh, it
if you
has
guys
been
see, I'm in Canada clothes. I'm in my leggings and a t-shirt. It's been cold, you guys.
It has been cold. It's been getting down to 12 to 14.
I think this is the coldest
No, it's not.
winter since that one.
Oh, yeah.
There's only been two, and I think this is the closest.
The closest?
Coldest.
The clothiest
reading-
you've been?
Clothiest. It's the most clothes I've worn in Mexico in a long time. Let's put
So
it that way.
yesterday at 6:30, got in the pickup truck. I started to shiver.
In the morning.
In the morning, and Christie went and got my coat for me. which was
What
lovely.
dumbass leaves that early in the morning with no coat when it's already cold? He knows it's cold.
But the Mexicans, though, they'll wear winter coats. What we'll wear down to -10, they will wear at +15.
Oh, your
'Cause-
mom is on this.
Hello,
morning.
Mom. Hello, Christie. Are you going to say anything?
I said hello, Mom.
No. I mean to everybody else, because you're just like,
I'm trying to.
buy low, sell high. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's trading stocks and bonds.
I'm trying to sell John, and
Again.
no one's biting.
Yeah.
Not a person.
Now, if they bit, I might go with them willingly.
You're disgusting.
That's kind of what I do. So yeah,
Oh,
we've
dear.
got coaching today. It is time for us to get our business back on gear. Yes, we've been selling. Yes, we've been doing stuff. We had an accepted offer this weekend,
Yes.
which was very lovely. But it's time for us to get off our butt and get back to the office and start working. Just because people are here, and I think because our family is here, we've just had all these reasons to not work all the time. We're still working. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
Still doing our showings and still promoting our properties, but it's not the way it should be.
Yeah, we have definitely taken it easy. And
COVID has been a pain in everybody's ass.
Mhm.
And you talk to half of the people and they're like, this is the worst thing ever for freedoms. And then you talk to other people and are like, this is the worst thing ever for disease. It's not. So yeah, it is a very strange world and too many people are afraid. Stop being afraid, guys. I mean, I don't think any of you are afraid. And if you are, what the hell are you doing watching our show?
Randy, what did it take you 20 minutes to do? What were we talking about that took him? Oh, to desantify? I've got a lot more than you guys did. You saw. Oh,
The
maybe you didn't.
desanctification process has begun.
I've got a lot more than 20 minutes worth.
She does, because there's Santa crap everywhere. It's like Christmas exploded in her house.
But neatly.
I'll show you something.
I don't care. Oh.
Christie made this.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she did. And all of the jelly jujubes have been taken up, and all the candies that are on this side. Who's eating this?
Matt and Taylor were eating the candies last night.
So yeah, and we've got a website here, www. I don't know what it is.
That's really not even what that is. It's YWU. Hello? Look at the letters.
YWU. What does that mean?
I don't know. Alexis did it. Alexis and Taylor decorated it the other day. I broke off a little piece of it last night. It tastes like the cardboard it's sitting on.
This is
Randy, it took him 20 minutes.
all that's left.
To buy a house. Looked at 2, bought 1.
See, I appreciate that. That's
and
good.
you know what? Honestly, you got the best house
in
Terrelta.
Period.
I mean,
the property is amazing. So yeah, they put in a pool and it's beautiful.
Yoga pants to do chicken chores, 35 Fahrenheit. Yesterday it was positively balmy for North Dakota. Some of us aren't afraid of trying to be courteous of others who might have serious complications if they got it. That is true.
Yeah. If only the masks worked.
Well done, Christie. Thank you.
Did you end up making Chex Mix? No, we never did.
He didn't make cookies either.
No, she wouldn't let me. It was so weird. She sent me off on trivial things. She's like
stocking stuffers.
How do I get him out of the house?
Oh, God, if it was that easy.
But the marzipan with the chocolate covering that I got, that was magical.
But how come you didn't go to the candy store?
I went to a candy store. At Chedraui, they had candies there, so I liked those. And I went, and then I did the one that was on Estaciones that was there, and saw Greg, our friend Greg. Greg's like, hey, John. And I'm like, hey, Greg. Not you, Pastor Greg, a different Greg. But you would remember if you saw me. So yeah, this is the guy who caused us to lose 53 cubic meters of water in 1 month under our bathroom because of a crappy solder job.
So Jeff, I'm assuming you mean, okay, so we've got, we are pretty mild here in Alberta, hovering around 0 in Red Deer for the next couple weeks. Terry is asking if we do turkey at Christmas. Absolutely.
And New Year's. Now, I almost had one of these. I'm supposed to be fasting for 3 days.
Put it away.
I just about went in here to eat.
Good morning, Rachel. And now Teresa has a real estate question. Yay!
Yay!
So, okay, real estate question for you. You mentioned mortgages aren't the common thing there. How do people buy property down there if they don't have the cash for a full purchase price? What's the norm for financing a Mexican property, if any?
People get lines of credit up there.
Or a second mortgage on their existing home where they live.
Yep, that's it. That's really it. Unless they've got the cash in the bank account. We sold to a guy, not our client, so I can divulge a little bit of information. And he was from Morocco. And he just happened to have $1 million cash and said, hey, want to buy me a condo?
Yeah, well, obviously some people sell stocks and stuff like that. Like they have investments. There are mortgages down here. Don't get us wrong. The criteria to qualify is a little bit higher. And it's expensive to lend money. We're looking at, I would say the minimum, if you have like amazing credit, would probably be 12%. Maybe even higher. And they can go up to close to 20.
And you're going to have to put 30 to 50% down
in order to get
that.
Big bunch down. And then your closing costs are more and it takes longer. You're going to... Marie, hush. Yeah, I didn't get cookies made either this year. It was a weird Christmas. At least I didn't have to make lutefisk. I'm glad you didn't make lutefisk. I don't have no idea what that is. You're going to have to tell us.
Lutefisk sounds like a beetle.
It sounds like something I'd be glad not to have to make.
Yeah, she had lutefisk over Christmas.
So she said, gotcha. Arrange the dollar bills here. Makes sense. Yeah, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell, Teresa. It doesn't, unless you are absolutely desperate, and you can only get this much money, and that way you need a mortgage, and we can refer you to someone that can help to whatever extent they can. But the best thing is to arrange your money back home.
But the current exchange rate, about 20 to 1. 19.5 to 20 to 1.
Yeah, I think it's a little under 20 right now.
I've got a crazy headache all of a sudden.
And everything in USD. Yeah, that's because you're excited.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
So
I'm going to have my Santa cup.
No, we're not using Santa mugs anymore because I'm putting them away. So use a real mug.
Oh, but there's no other mugs in here.
Go down on the bottom where they all are right now, sweetheart. Down.
You've hidden. Look at all this Christmas crap here.
They can't see it.
I'm going to just use this because I just am going to have some water.
Well, of course you need to use a water glass, not a coffee mug. I just don't understand the way he thinks. Ooh,
you know what I think?
There's something sticky on here.
You want to know what I think?
Nope, we don't. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to hear.
I think COVID sucks.
Oh, well, that's not new. That's not new.
So Shay is going to try bananas at our house for the first time.
Are they ready?
They'll be ready soon. I'll show you guys.
Is Shay? Is that why you're talking about her?
No, just I looked at the banana tree. So we cut some bananas down. They're little guys. And that's an apple. And an apple in here in 3 days is supposed to ripen green bananas. Because the bananas are getting older. It's funny how they don't ripen on the tree.
Oh, that just makes me want to vomit, Marie.
What?
It's a salted and now lies fish that you soak and rinse repetitively and rebake. A Norwegian dish, really stinky, but okay with melted butter if you can get over the gelatinous texture. Yeah, no.
They sell that, I think, here in Mexico.
Good morning, Pastor Freddie.
They sell the salted fish, and it's like in a Norwegian
But it's
language.
more dry.
Yeah.
Not gelatinous, disgusting, rinsey, gelatinous. That just sounds gross. Who's trying to get in that can't? You having troubles? Oh.
Shay's here, everybody.
We
Say,
just talked about
"Hi,
you, Shay, that you're going to eat bananas.
Replying to Marie Volk, it's for holiday.
You are, Marie. How do you reply to yourself?
That is weird. That's funny because you're kind of saying, hey, this is me talking to me, telling me what I need to know. Very strange, Marie.
Well, it happens when you're under house arrest. Not like Royce's smoked fish. Oh no, Royce does smoked salmon.
It's like candy.
Yeah.
Now there has to be sugar available in that as well, right?
Marie's fish, or
no,
Royce's
in the salmon.
in the smoke. Is there sugar in the smoke part of the salmon in the coating that you make?
So I hope that Marie, you get your lutefisk. You get as much lutefisk as you want.
Oh no, she's not making it. She said
No, but I think that she should be able to have as much as she wants.
she doesn't look. It's okay
Actually, she
with
doesn't
melted
want it.
butter if you can get over the
But
gelatinous.
she may like that.
She said she was happy she didn't have to make it.
I'd be happy if my house didn't have to smell like fish rebaked over and over.
And rinsed and jellied.
Yeah.
Yes, sugar and salt.
So yeah, there is sugar.
That's Terry McFarlane. I don't know what Terry McFadden puts in hers.
So
Coffee
she
hasn't
says
kicked in.
Yes. And I'm having water because I've got a crazy headache right now.
He did have some coffee though. Maybe that's why.
But I only had half a cup.
It's true.
But you gave me a ginormous cup.
Yeah, it wasn't ginormous. Brown sugar in the brine, and then it's washed off and then smoked.
But the sugar has to stay somewhere.
I'm sure you'll be fine to have some smoked salmon.
Yeah, I will. So I'm
Assuming Royce and Terry bring us some.
Yeah. No.
Well, John, I don't. I'm not a salmon fan. I tried to like it. I just don't.
Royce's smoked salmon, honestly, is absolutely the best. There is no comparison. It is just, it's candy. I'll just sit there and just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It is so good.
So you guys,
Thanks. I need to
Oh.
learn how to make smoked salmon.
thanks. No, just encourage Royce and Terry to come off dinner.
Just say no. I do only a tiny bit to honor a family heritage. I offset it with a day honoring the Filipino side with yummy Asian dishes or hon, pancit, egg rolls, seafood, mangoes. I love me some mangoes.
Yeah, mango season ended, and we never. Do you need cheesies, Christy?
She doesn't. We don't.
I always do.
We don't. The thing is, we need to cut back on carbs. Christy's like, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Every day is tomorrow, and we're 5 years on, and it's tomorrow we're going to do that.
Jeff makes a good smoked salmon too. Never had that opportunity to test it.
You know what?
Jeff.
The pork bellies, those were magical. And we have them in Costco in Vallarta. They're about twice the price of what you pay in Canada.
But worth it for a treat.
It is.
Because they
worth
were
it for a
really
treat.
good.
They really are.
Jeff gave us an amazing recipe for them.
Yeah, he did.
They got lots of salmon coming for you, baby.
Who?
Terry McFarlane.
Oh, thank you.
Carbs whisper, yeah. Cards
Thank
don't
you.
whisper John's name. They
They
yell
yell.
at the top of their lungs.
John, I'm right here.
It is a whisper for me. I do the only carb that I have trouble not eating is French fries. I have a problem with French fries.
And
I can
hot and
even,
cheesies.
but I can, Zachary, Michael, I can even hold off on the cheesies. But the French fries, it's like, oh, mind you, French fries have to be eaten hot. So that might help. That might review my. It's a good thing cheesies don't have to be hot. And we have had, oh, yes, we have had your salmon. You are right. We had it that night at your house.
That's right. I remember.
Sorry. Salmon doesn't stick in my head as something I've tried because I don't like it. Oh, your hands are cold. What is wrong with you?
I'm going to put my hand somewhere else.
No,
when we're
he's
done
not.
The video, and I'll warm him up.
You'll know if he did, if he has bruises tomorrow. Anyhow, it is time to get going. We would have been gone already to our showings, but those have been canceled.
Your face is really sparkly. You're like an elf. She's got elven magic on her face today.
I used a
you've got
different
hundreds of sparkles.
I used a different eyeshadow today, and it was a little more sparkly than I thought it would be.
It really is crazy.
I saw the craziest video. Okay, Marie. We watched that with my mom yesterday or the day before.
How?
It's not real, honey. There's no way that they can take puffy Cheetos and make them into the crunchy Cheetos. There's just no way that's possible.
It's not possible.
And if you look really closely at the video, in this salad spinner, yeah, it's funny. She's talking to herself again. If you look closely at the video, there's a few times where it pans off of the bowl and just onto the woman. And she does some crazy videos. She's just a weirdo. But anyway, but she gets views. But if you look really closely, she's there's one time right near the end where she's going to open and reveal her new Cheetos.
Don't ruin the magic. Don't ruin the magic. Let them wonder about the magic.
Your mom likes my sparkles.
They're very sparkly. So yeah, she's not going to ruin the magic. You have to watch the video and see for yourself.
Hi, Cheryl.
Because when you start messing with magician's magic, it's terrible. Absolutely.
I can't correct or edit, so do it that way.
That's funny. Yeah.
That is funny. That's really interesting.
So I think we're done.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Even though your sparkles are mesmerizing, I'm mesmerized.
We are done for today. I'm going to unchristmas and redecorate with my normal.
The desantification process has begun. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost.
Adios, guys.
Take care.
See you
Oh,
tomorrow.
and she saw the jump in it. I saw the jump in it.